Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all over the world. Chelsea fans, hey, I want you guys to relax yourself because Xavi Simon to Chelsea, it is about to get sealed. The player, Xavi Simon, is pushing for this deal to go through as soon as possible. And I can confidently announce to you right now, as we speak, that the player refused to play for RB Leipzig. Yes, what is the latest? The breaking news what I'm giving you right now. The breaking news is what I'm bringing to you right now. Xavi will not be in the Leipzig squad tonight for the friendly game against Atalanta. From Leipzig, it said that the player is complaining. The player is complaining about neck pain. Like I'm feeling right now. Spicy detail. Yesterday, Xavi deleted his RB Leipzig pictures on his Instagram bio. And today, he's having a neck pain. You see, today he's suddenly missing with an injury. The signs are becoming increasingly clear that the player has made up his mind. The players' camp, we understand, is pushing for the deal to be sealed as soon as possible, which is a good news. Neck pain, and I'll come to think of it. What kind of symptoms? Sudden neck pain. Yesterday, you deleted everything about RB Leipzig on your Instagram bio. Today, neck pain, and that is an excuse. Remember last week, he played for them last week. Yes, last week, he was part of the team last week, but this week, he says no, neck pain. And I was wondering, what kind of symptoms will give a sudden neck pain? Ladies and gentlemen, well, as a little medicine that I've read and I've studied in my football, analysis, I think this neck pain should be a symptom or a disease called Club World Cup Champion Syndrome disease. Club World Cup Champions Syndrome disease. Yes, you can equally call it Chelsea Transfer Syndrome disease. That is what Xavi Simon is suffering from right now. Why he cannot feature again for RB Leipzig. The neck pain, this neck pain, yes, that is the way I see it. But in any case, between now and next Monday, we should be getting exclusive. Between now, even this night, tonight, it's very likely. These days, the weekend deals are being sealed. So hey guys, just wait for the breaking news. It could be done. It's possible, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Christopher Nkunku. Yes, Christopher Nkunku wants to leave Chelsea. And the club have set its price around £35 million. Inter Milan have already contacted its representatives to discuss potential transfer. Nkunku has a lot of interest. Nkunku has a lot of interest from the Premier League, but mid-table teams or mid-table clubs. Yes. And the player, Chris, wants to play in a top club. Mid-table clubs are interested in him, but he actually wants to play in a top-notch club. He sees himself as a top player, ladies and gentlemen. But you see, the truth of the matter is that Inter Milan, these Italian teams, they will offer peanuts for a player from the Premier League. Yet when they want to sell to you, they price players to Chelsea like. Then when they are interested in Chelsea's players or a player from the Premier League, then they will try to give what they think they can, offer. But when they are selling to you, that is why this Inter Milan issue, when it came up, I was never in favor of it. And I know it will not go through. It will never go through. Inter Milan, Chelsea priced Chris 35 million pounds. Inter Milan will come around 8, 9, 10, highest 12 million pounds. No, you can mark my word. Those Italian clubs, Spanish clubs are quite better. Spanish clubs, they can fork out some good amount of money, especially Real Madrid. Real Madrid, of late, they've been going for a lot of free agents. But if they want you, they are willing to pay. If the player is a top notch and they really want you, they are willing to pay. But when it comes to Italian clubs, when was the last time an Italian club bought a player of 40 million pounds? I mean, 40 million pounds. I don't remember. They took Lukaku on a loan, right? For how many seasons? Then, after, finally, Napoli bought him for how much? I can't remember the figure, but it's difficult. And even that, Napoli actually bought him and they paid that amount, which was quite high, I believe, yes. Because the coach made that demand, specific demand. I want Lukaku. Let go, Victor Osimhen. And Napoli, we know the situation at that time. Napoli really want to let go of Victor Osimhen, and they were willing to compensate the coach, right, with another top-notch striker. So they had to pay. These Italian clubs, Christopher Nkunku. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. We understand there are other teams in the Premier League that want him, but the player wants a top-notch club. All right, let's go to some other news. It is hot in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and all that I have, I want to deliver to you quickly before I get out of this place. All right. Xavi Simons has no injury issue. It is a fact. And that has been confirmed by many sources. That is the reason why I said the neck pain is a syndrome of Club World Cup champion syndrome. Xavi Simons have no sickness or injury issue. Forget about the story. He's out of the game simply because he's desirous. His clear intention now is to get a deal sealed and get to Chelsea. Simple as that. He's not even on the bench for RB Leipzig. No. He just don't want to play. He wants to focus on the transfer. It's a strong signal. The guy has already made up his mind to play for the world champions. And that is a proper Chelsea. That is a proper Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, we are running up. Alexander Isak coming back to UK. Yes, breaking news. Alexander Isak on the way back to the UK and will resume training at Newcastle United. Yes. Newcastle United squad returning from Asia pre-season tour missed by the 25-year-old striker. Liverpool saw offer for the Sweden international rejected, but interest ongoing. Athletic, yeah. So right now, Isak is returning back to the UK, back to his base for training. You control his training there until something else happens, ladies and gentlemen. And let me also quickly point out here on Christopher Nkunku before I continue. Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca has not made the departure of Christopher Nkunku an obligation. Enzo Maresca has not made the departure of Christopher Nkunku an obligation. So even if Chelsea is not able to sell him, Enzo Maresca is okay with the player staying. Let's get that into, and I'm happy from what I've heard. Maresca did not make the Christopher Nkunku leaving. We saw it in the Club World Cup. He started making use of him, and the player was beginning to pick form. So Maresca believes that he can be part of the project moving forward, according to the L'Equipe. That is a French trusted newspaper source. Ladies and gentlemen, sources say Armando Broja move could be worth up to 20 million pounds. Armando Broja. Earlier when I came up this morning, I said that we are not sure how much Burnley are paying for Armando Broja. But right now we are getting figures from Nisa Kinzela says that the deal could be worth 20 million pounds, but the exact price has not been confirmed yet. But it could be worth 20 million pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, what is it? The last but not the least, Newcastle have made a formal bid to RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko. They are still preparing in case Liverpool comes back for Isak. Even if they don't come back for him, I think Liverpool is ready and willing to buy Sesko, because between now and January, Isak could still leave. Ekitike might not click in the Premier League because he's coming from an outside club, outside the Premier League. So it's very likely Liverpool could still come back for Isak between now and January. And therefore, Newcastle have made a formal bid to RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko. The bid is 75 million euro plus 5 million in add-ons, which matches Leipzig valuation. That's 65.5 million pounds plus 4.3 million pounds in addition. Ladies and gentlemen, Newcastle have presented their vision to the Slovenian striker and made it clear they want the deal to happen. Sesko is considering his situation with Manchester United also at the table. Manchester United also at the table. He is open to both projects. Ladies and gentlemen, he is open to both projects. What else? It is what it is. Remember, tomorrow is Sunday and I'll be right here to give you any breaking news along the line. Should I be? Let's just say that Xavi Simons to Chelsea, here we go. I'll be the first to announce it on this channel. I can promise you that. I'll see you guys all in the next one. When you see me, shalom and peace.